Hi everyone, Lisa here. I just wanted to share with you my latest layout, and I wish I could tape myself while I'm doing the layouts, but I'm just not able to do it that way. I would have to stop and start too often, and because I move stuff around and I'm just not that organized in that way to scrapbook. And sometimes I put together a layout over days. I love watching process videos as much as the next scrapbooker, but I'm just not one that can record myself doing it. So I'm going to show you this layout that I've done kind of after the fact, but I'm going to share nonetheless, and hopefully it'll just be something you enjoy watching. This layout that I did is using the Dear Lizzie papers, the Neapolitan collection, and this was a couple collections back for Liz Karchner. But I really love these Polaroids. The paper itself, it starts out like this, where it's got these cute little decorated Polaroids. And I've been holding on to it for a while, and I just thought, I'm going to play around with some of my papers. So I pulled this one out, and then I decided what type of pictures I wanted to use with it. And I just cut off the top and the bottom. And then what I did is cut out some of the centers and resize my pictures to fit into them. So I'll start up here in the top corner, and I've just used some thickers for the title in sort of a peach color and then an ombre turquoise color. And I've used here in the center, it's a geotag that's a vellum that comes from Studio Calico. It's sort of got their nautical theme. It looks like this here. I'll show you the back of it. They've got some nice little vellum shapes in there. So I used one of the geotags, and I also used this United States one, the pink. And I cut that, and I marked with a little enamel dot right around where we were. And then in the center of the geotag, I think you can read it, "This Way to Fun," it says. That came from one of these from the Simple Stories from this collection. And then over here I have some tags that came with the Neapolitan collection from Dear Lizzie, and they look like this, the different tags, and I just really cut them down and tucked them behind the paper. And all this paper, even this background chevron, is from Dear Lizzie. And then I'll just start in this corner. This was the hotel that we stayed at. So I just cut out the center and slipped the picture behind it. And then as you see down here, these little white puffy things, it's a little squiggly. I've got it on several parts on the page. It's from these artisan words from Pink Paisley. There's some words, and then there's some different borders and things like that. So I've used it here, and then just here again we've got the sun and some brackets down here. Just add some texture to the page. Yeah, oh, and also over here some little circles. And so back up here, again, I just cut out the center and put in a picture of the Kendall Jackson where we went to do some wine tasting. And then this is really just a simple little, it was an ice cream cone initially, and I had that on there. Here's what it looked like. And it's cute on its own, but then I thought I should pull out some of my Napa little icons that I have, and so I got some grapes. And I just pulled it off of this right here, the Can Company. Got some of my wine. See, as a side note, I label and file all of my embellishments, and I label them on the computer. So I would type in something like a keyword Napa, and I'd be able to pull up everything that I have to use like that. I've got a post on my blog regarding how I do that. If you're interested, I'll link it, and you can take a peek at that. Anyway, my next picture here is just cut out. We had lunch in Sonoma at the Girl in the Fig. And then down here, All I did to that square is just add a little enamel dot in the center. And then this is an enamel arrow, which comes from the new collection from Cupid's Arrow from My Mind's Eye. Cute little hearts and everything. I added one of the little hearts over here. And then back over, just added some little enamel dots to the wheels on the scooter. And then again, just cut out the center. And here I really like that saying. And so I added the little sun from that pink paisley pack. And then I added the little wine glass, which was perfect with the white Zinfandel because it matched the pink. And that just came from a stickopotamus sheet that looks like this. But that's why it's handy to be able to label my things, and then it's so easy to find them when I'm doing themed layouts like this. And then let me go back down over here. I thought that little jar was just so cute, so I just wanted to keep it because it's just, we love going to Napa, and it's just something I wish I could bottle up the feeling, so that's what that means to me. This is a shot of Michael Chiarello's store called Napa Style that we went to. And then I added just some little enamel dots for a pop of color. And then here again, all I've done is add those little white puffy stickers and a white enamel dot. You can see that in the center of the camera. And another picture. A couple other places that we were at. And really all I've done then at the bottom is add another piece of pattern paper from that Neapolitan collection. And this is a Heidi Swap word that comes from this collection here. I actually have two of them. So I want to use this word adventure because we go to Disneyland a lot, so we go to California Adventure, so I'm going to use that one in a layout pretty soon. And then this was just some of the pattern paper also. It was all a numbered piece of paper, so I cut out the 20 because this was back in 2009 when we went. And then the word August, I just stamped it and embossed it in white, and then added a couple more enamel dots there. So that is my layout for share for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.